Frankly, my dear, I do give a damn. Welcome, beautiful seeker, to your bonus, timeless, signless love spread. It's called a double pentagram. I'm going to take a look into you and your person of interest. I already pre-shuffled and focused on having you, my seeker, my viewer, on my left side, and your person of interest, their pentagram. You're going to see the spread on the table soon, don't worry. They are on my right. Keep in mind, these are still general readings. So, if you want to reverse the roles, go ahead and do so. Now, here's the catch before we unveil the cards. This has got to be someone you're involved with, or at least talking to. Don't do the stalker creep thing. If there's a vibe, if there was a vibe, there is a vibe, there was a vibe, there is a vibe, if there was a vibe. If there is no vibe, if they don't know you, no. No. With that being said, okay, if you're not involved with anyone, not talking to anyone, this might pick up on someone from your past, like an ex or past involvement, relationship, situationship, and so on, where there's still something for you to process and release in order for you to move on. So it's possible to be something from the past. And if it doesn't pick up on present or past, it could pick up on a coming energy, meaning someone you are going to encounter or meet or become involved with soon. All right? What else? Keep in mind that it doesn't matter if you are on a twin flame journey, if you are under the impression you're under a twin flame journey. If you're watching me and you're like, what the F is a twin flame journey? None of this matters. What I focus on is love. I focus on the connection between two people, right? What's in their heart, what's in their mind, what is, what's soon to probably be, in simplicity. I think love ought to be, is basically a real thing. Thinking that love is something of fantasy and beyond our experience that we can only dream of but never actually have is connected to the spiritual bypassing view on love and view on life, where spirituality is detached from reality, where you can get stuck for years and years on someone who has told you they're not into you, where reality has proven that you're not good for each other, and yet still be stuck on the illusion that they are your one and only. I don't believe that. Love ought to lift our spirits and make us better and make us feel great. Okay? The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return, and feel it. Love someone and have someone love you in return. That is what I base my readings on. That's what I base all tarot scopes on. Okay? So if you're here for me to tell you that the person who hasn't spoken to you in 5 years is waiting around the corner on their knee with a ring to propose to you and tell you that they just won the lottery and they want to buy you an island with elephants, I'm not going to say that. Unless it actually comes up in the cards and you're dealing with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know. And in that case, he's not going to get you an island. He's just going to get you on a boat with tons of other women. I mean, I love you, Leo. I do. But your romantic life is like, seriously. I mean, come on. An entire boat filled with 20-year-olds. Like, okay. It's worth the wait, trust me, with this intro, because it's going to get real. Why, frankly, my dear, I do give a damn. A burst of the moment. I'm obsessed with Gone with the Wind. It's in the frame. It came up to my mind, so I said it. I really love classic romance and books. So we can totally do the archetype of Scarlet and Red Butler, only in a good ending kind of thing. So let's do the frankly, my dear, I do give a damn, because I want someone that does give a damn about you, for you. And I want you to give a damn about the person you're involved with and not be in a competition or power struggle with. This is not you against each other. This is you, and if you're against anything, then it could be against the world. Although I would prefer it if you also get along with the world. Basically, I want you to be happy, seeker. Okay. Hi to all my new subscribers, by the way. I've had an influx I've had an influx of ladies, okay? And I'm sure of also non-ladies. Anyway, which I'm very excited for and grateful for. So, yay, new seekers. Oh, very important. If you dig this, if you like this type of spread, whether you resonate with this or not, doesn't matter, and you want to receive your specific zodiac sign time-framed double pentagram spread, you have it already. All my extendeds for the month are double pentagram spreads, and I have 13 of them, one for each sign. So you can find all of them for unlimited streaming on my Patreon community, where you have all of the double pentagram plus VIP content and extra fun monthly stuff. You can watch your current month and past months, so that's awesome. And if you just want one specific spread for your one specific sign or timeline, you can also simply find it on Vimeo. Either way, the links are below. Okay, let's go. You ready? I'm ready. I want to show you the spread. I did not see the cards yet. I shuffled. I took them out. And now we're going to discover them together. As I said, this is you, seeker. This is your person of interest. One of you is scarlet. One of you is red. You decide. I don't care. You can do whatever. You do you, boo. Bae. What's the whole boo bae thing? What is bae? Can someone explain to me the meaning of the word bae? Bae. What? Who? Say my name. Who's bae? Okay, sorry. In your head, we have Page of Swords. So there is a lot going on in your head, seeker. I mean, you're halfway into the person and you communicate as if you're into the person, but your mind is also elsewhere. Maybe your mind is in the past. Maybe your mind is in other options. You're one leg, look at him. You are one leg there, one leg there. The Page of Swords is a great communicator. He speaks high and mighty. He sounds wonderful, but it's not rooted in seriousness. It has potential of seriousness, but he's the type of character that kind of taps the surface of the water before they dive in, and they tap several surfaces of water. Now, I'm not saying you're a player. I still don't know what's up. But there is some fuckboy vibe. I mean, or fuck girl, I don't know. But no judgment, we've only just begun. You might just be really fascinated mentally with your person. You might feel like you want to learn a lot from them. This might feel like a great experience and adventure for you, and you're not necessarily overthinking about the steps ahead. Another possibility, and that is if you're watching me in May 2020 as I'm recording this, because this is a Gemini energy, Page of Swords, mutable air. So this could denote something that has to do with Gemini season, meaning June. So you might have certain thoughts in regards to your person that has to do with the month of June. Okay? Your person has the Emperor. Okay, your person is a very serious character. They are the ruler of their own world, probably in a leader position. They know what they want. They know how to get what they want. They have zero BS tolerance. It's not that they're harsh, although the Emperor depends on what comes around him. But it's just a matter of they really know how to manifest. The Emperor and his equivalent, his feminine equivalent, the Empress, they are very strong manifestors. They understand that when they spread their energy, nothing can really catch. So it's like, you know, going for everything gets you nothing kind of thing. The Emperor is a type of energy that focuses on one thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if, let's say, you're talking to this person, that they are focused. They're like giving this the chance, or giving this the opportunity, or are very clear with their communication in regards to what they want or what they need. And you here take it a little bit more lightly. I don't want to say lightly in terms of making this person seem heavy, because we don't know yet. Should I say more frivolous kind of thing? But I do need to go deeper and see more cards to figure out exactly how they express themselves. And keep in mind, this is your mindset / communication. We haven't looked deeper. In your heart, the moon. Okay, so you are very confused in regards to this. You aren't exactly sure what you feel. You might still, I'm really picking up on past energies with the moon and the Page of Swords thing, especially him looking to the outside kind of thing. I feel like you're either have feelings for more than one person, or your heart space isn't clear to you. Like there might be a dissonance between how you feel and how you communicate. You might communicate super lighthearted and like everything is great and fun and yay, right? But in your heart, there's a lot of confusion and fear and anxiety and overthinking. There is an element of overthinking, overanalyzing, but in a way that kind of paralyzes, because the moon is a very confused card. And when it comes with a mutable air energy that isn't like a straight, sharp thought, more so everywhere kind of thing, think of fog, think of gas, think of clouds, right? That type of air, that type of thought mechanism. It's foggy. It doesn't have a grasp. It doesn't have the power of gravity to kind of take them down to the roots. Also, there's a mother-child type of energy. You might be really affected by the psychology of your interaction with your mother in general when it comes to your love life. It might be something that subconsciously affects you a lot, so something to look into. Your person in their heart, oh my God, I like your person. They have temperance. So your person has really reached a level where they can really balance their emotional layers and their different energies. I mean, the heart is a complicated thing. Life is complicated. We always have several layers and several aspects to things. But your person here, this is the act of alchemy, of really knowing how to transmute energy and integrate energy and create magic out of two different matters. So this is a heart that still feels things deeply, like here with you in the moon card, but it turns it into power and energy and healing. It doesn't get confused by it as much as it just kind of works with it. Also, your person may have went through some difficult time, and their heart is currently healing and rejuvenating and learning how to have newfound faith and love. Your person is really tapping into their really high mighty energies. Like they're thinking straight. They don't let their heart overwhelm them. There's a good communication between the heart and the mind. These are both fire energies. The Emperor is a fire energy. Temperance is a fire energy. But both contain, the Emperor contains also earth, and Temperance contains also water. So there's a lot of balance here. Let's look further. What you give to the interaction is Seven of Swords. Seeker, are you playing around? What are you messing with? What are you doing? Again, this could be reversed. This could be you and this could be your person if you don't resonate with this energy and you resonate with this. But here it seems like it's like you're one leg in, one leg out, and you're really trying to keep this person around and doing everything by the book kind of thing. But emotionally, you're not necessarily there and you're not exactly certain. Like, you present a certain I'll just say it. It's like there's some trickster energy here. Like you say the things you do, or you do the things that you feel like will keep them around or will get them to whatever, and but it's not entirely sincere. This is not a very sincere energy right here. Okay, let's see. Your person feels like they stand on a King of Cups. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's working because your person seems to have trust in this. They come from a very clean, pure space. This is zero manipulation. Like it's just really sincere and open-hearted, and empathic and caring. Okay, I'm a little bit worried, Secret, because I don't want you, this is a very karmic time. I don't want you to take on yourself the karma of manipulating or playing with someone right now. It's never a good time to do that, right? But especially not now when the energies are so hyper focused on whatever we do. Like what we do now really affects the karma and what it is that we will be receiving in turn, the energy from people, from our environment, the kind of reality that we manifest. But let's look further. They give King of Swords. This is a very masculine energy. This could be the male figure in this story, but I still don't have any feminine energies or characters on the... Actually, this is a feminine energy, but I would say your person, whether they are a man or not, they have really learned how to master their world. They come from a place that is very, very thoughtful, empathic, responsible, caring. They're about doing the right thing and mean it. I'm currently very impressed with this person you're dealing with. So if right now, let's say that this energy is actually kind of flamboyant, all right? And this person here kind of expresses that they're believing and cooperative and into it. You should know that they're extremely sharp and they will pick up on it very quickly in subtleties that you might slip with. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to shade you. These are general readings. Keep in mind. So this doesn't have to be you. And if it is you, then even more so you should watch it because I'm trying to save your karma. All right? They'll pick up on it. A King of Swords, an Emperor, a King of Cups, it's not energy anyone can actually fool. Maybe because of their kind heart and their genuine will to open up. They choose to give the benefit of the doubt, you know, innocent until proven guilty kind of thing. But oh, if they catch the smallest type of manipulation, or then they're not going to do anything to you. I don't think it's not like an aggressive. I'm not picking up any sort of aggression from these kings because of temperance here that is really rooting them into empathy and compassion. Look. The other side of the kings, when they are triggered into defense mode or self-protection, you cannot go by them. This sword is currently tilted to his side, see? But if they'll feel like your swords are trying to, I don't know, fool them in any way, it will be right in front of their face, completely hiding them. All you'll see is one big sword and like a complete block. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me kind of thing. And this character will not let anyone fool them twice. Just saying. People tend to be tempted to try and fool them because their nature, it's so open and giving. So maybe they give the illusion of naivety. They're sharp as, I don't want to say it, as what? Let's say where you feel like you stand. Ten of Swords. There's a lot of swords here, and the moon. You are in a lot of pain. You feel like you've gone through a lot. You don't feel. I feel like you have gone through a lot. Maybe that's the thing that makes you not fully. I don't know. Not fully sincere. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt. Maybe you're scared of saying the wrong thing. Maybe you're scared of taking advantage of if you open up. Maybe you want to make sure you never have to go through this again, whatever it is that you went through, this heartache and confusion and very difficult, painful time emotionally, psychologically. You seem to want to pick yourself up and be with someone or know someone, but not repeat, not let it repeat itself kind of thing. Which I understand. So let's see what you have going on in your other. Okay, you also have Queen of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles here. And your person has Three of Swords in the Hierophant. Okay, wow. The only minor arcana for this person is Three of Swords. The only major arcana for you is the Moon. Your person is probably a spiritual person, a very mature person. They might be a leader in their community or in their work. They might have people who follow them, listen to them, take guidance from them. They could be in a very strong leadership position. I would not be surprised. But I feel like this person has went through a lot of betrayals and heartache. Giving a lot, receiving very little. And they constantly bring in new hope and, okay, I'm going to try this again. And they try to not impose their past onto anyone new. I feel like this side here has gone through a lot of pain also, but is a little bit allowing it, kind of giving himself or herself an excuse or a reasoning as to why they can do it to someone else or why they can behave this way. This side here, possibly you, is really conflicted, doesn't know what they want, has maybe more than one option, or considers maybe returning to their past, maybe someone they've been with, could be an ex, or maybe it's not an ex but someone else that is an option for you. Seeker. This might be at a stage where they're already picked up and starting to raise their boundaries, and you currently still think you have some sort of control over this, but you're soon to find out that no. Again, this is behavior depending. Like, this is guidance as to where the energies are at and what you can do to improve them. So if I say a reflection of what I see, this can, let's say this is you, and you don't want to possibly lose this person or find yourself with nothing after trying to have everything kind of thing. If you steer your focus in one track, it can change or not, right? It's up to you what you decide. I'm just showing you what can happen either way. There might be someone who's far away from you that you're thinking about a lot or somewhat communicating with. And you're really, you're not sure how you feel, you're not sure what you want. They are led by guidance. They have some sort of goal, purpose, high purpose in their life. This is someone with either very high ideals, very deep faith. I don't know if they're religious or spiritual. They don't have to be religious at all. This could be a spiritual person. And everything everything has meaning for them, and truth is a very high value for them. Very, very high value. Let's see what actually is going to happen between the two of you. This is like I just analyzed the dynamic, right? Recent past, you and your person, the Fool. Okay, you both probably tumbled into this as a new start, like being like, I'm done with the past. I want to start something new. I want to meet someone new. I want to give a new chapter in my life, a new opportunity, and just kind of start a new book. But then they continued on that line, right? But something, this could be, Venus is now retrograding May, June, which brings back emotions from the past. It can bring back people from the past for the sake of closure, or just simply the thought of them because there's something left to process and release. A lot of people get confused with it and thinking that it means they need to get back together or that they need to be in this person's life. Now, of course, it all depends on the situation. But more often than not, it depends on your personal circumstance, right? But with the Ten of Swords here, something is done, something is over. Especially with the Fool, it's a major restart that is in your shared recent past. Like, both of you are at a restart energy. This person actually is moving forward and trying to build that new chapter. This energy here is getting really confused with this whole Venus retrograding in Gemini, and really looks back and looks outside. We all undergo these energies. The question is what we do with it. Present, Queen of Cups. So we have a pair here, a natural pair in your person's side. So there is a connection, okay? There is a strong emotional connection right now between the two of you. You do feel things. And there is a bond, and there is potential. But I feel like there's some risky games here with the energy. The Queen of Cups is a very intense, deep energy. She's a seer. She really sees into... she just sees the ebbs and flows. She picks up on subtleties. She sees changes in behavior. It's not like an obsessive stalker energy, not at all. She's intuitive, right? It comes natural to her. She processes emotions in a very deep way. She feels things very deeply, and she goes all in. The Queen of Cups is not the type of energy that it's not a fuckboy fuckgirl energy. It's a very a knowing herself, knowing love, wanting to discover love and experience it fully. Very sensual, very sexual, very loving, very empathic. Can often have, I don't know, like occult tendencies. When you are deeply in tune with your emotions, that allows you to be deeply in tune with other people's emotions, because the realm of the heart is naturally connected to everyone, right? The electric spark of the heart. I did a 13th element about it about a year ago. So the heart beats its pulse and sends blood to all the organs, right? And cycles your life force. But what makes the heart beat? What actually makes it beat? There's an electric spark, very tiny, within all our hearts that scientists still don't know where it comes from. But it just beats. It sends in electric pulse that makes the heart move and beat. And that electric spark, I believe, is source, and our connection to source, and our connection to the anima mundi, to the all spirit. The soul of the collective. So when we really reach deep down to how we feel, we get to that spark. And by getting to that spark, it's like the Orion's belt of the entire emotional realm of existence. Like, we just feel others. So once again, there's an element of purity here. There's a need to reach this interaction and this love from a pure place that is open-hearted and accepting and goes all in. When the fool is on the tip of on the edge of the cliff, it leaps, and there is no other way other than either crashing or flying. There's no middle floating, right? You either crash or you fly. And it's almost like there's a sense of needing to take a leap of faith, jump, and then it either fails or it succeeds. But if you do look at it, does this look like a stable energy? No, it's like it really can't get anywhere because it's in a loop of infinity, of constant worry and constant fear and constant emotional distraught. Let's see what comes in. Another queen, seriously. So 3 queens, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So another natural pair. Wow. Okay. So there's power couple dynamic here. There's the potential of a really, really beautiful union. But again, everything is potential. We have opportunities. All these court cards are opportunities. People, situations, can you meet, messages, offers. Now, do you say yes or do you say no? I kind of like it in a way because we have a growth process. I feel like this is somewhat of the connector between this energy here with your pentagram, the Page of Swords, and the King of Swords. It's like a growth process that this energy is going through. So maybe if this is you, you're undergoing the cognitive realization of the need to focus, because the Queen of Swords is very focused. She knows what she thinks, she means what she says, she's truthful, she looks ahead, she gives a chance, she listens to what people have to say, but then she articulates back in sharp accuracy, right? So this is somewhat optimistic, shows kind of like a maturity process, and the fact that we have already 2 like pairs from the royal court, from the royal families, is meaningful. Now, interesting enough, your person here has both masculine energies for these pairs. And here in the interaction between the both of you and the behavior, we have both queens. So this tells me that this needs to match this. And there's the potential to match this, but it's choice generated. It's behavior. It depends on behavior. So this side right here needs to match up the energies, the yin to the yang of this person, or the yang to the yin of this person. Temperance is tempering energies in a very balanced way. It's not giving less than what is received, right? Let's see here. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely this side here. This 4 of Pentacles being, there's a lot of fear of losing the past or what you already have. There's fear of losing the fear. There's fear of losing the fear. Like this side here is somewhat attached to their fear, to their past, to their confusion. It fills them up with something. And there's the subconscious fear of, okay, if I don't have this, what will I be filled up with? You'll be filled up with life force. You'll be filled up with potential of something else. The emptiness is a very powerful thing. It can hold infinity. When you're full of something, nothing can come in. Especially if it's murky and painful. and has tons of self-deceit. There's also self-sabotage here. What are you looking back for? Is it going to do you good? Or do you know it's just going to mess up something? This is something that started beautiful, but might be completely sabotaged. Four of Pentacles, it holds on to what they know because of fear of loss. And it leads, acting out of fear it's creating your own fear, right? It's creating your own prophecy, manifesting your own fearful prophecy. So this leads to Five of Pentacles, which is loss and destruction and separation. And it starts here with the Two of Pentacles. And this can also be a lot of overthinking. I don't know. This is also a family unit. So there might be family involved. Maybe a mother involved. Here with the Moon card. This could be a mother figure. There's a lot of feminine energies on the table. Also masculine, actually. But, maybe there's a lot of opinions in your head. Maybe a lot of people are saying a lot of things, and it kind of gets you astray from your own inner knowing. And for those brief moments when you do connect to your inner knowing, it gets all confused because it's painful. Well, go to the pain. Feel it. Instead of trying to escape your pain by going back to that which caused you the pain, just feel the pain. Acknowledge it. Once anything that feels acknowledged is immediately by nature calms down. Also our pain. When our pain feels acknowledged, it's a system that alerts us that something is wrong. It's a defense mechanism. It's a survival mechanism. If you don't listen to it, it will keep alarming because it's trying to save your life, allegedly. Okay, but if you give it space and room and you genuinely feel it and acknowledge this alarm, this pain, then it'll be like, okay, I'm heard. Human heard me. The human knows you can take care of business now. I did my job, right? Oh, I'll look into it in a second. I did my job. No, they're okay. They're safe. They know. And then you're actually free to act from your true conscious and actual free will, not the alleged free will that is actually a subconscious ticking bomb. Carl Jung said, until we make our subconscious conscious, it will rule our life and we will call it fate. Well, the only way to make your subconscious conscious is getting your conscious into the subconscious. Oh my God, seriously, King of Pentacles, and now we have, so, wow. This is not standard. I have 17 cards on the table. There are only 16 court cards. 4 queens, 4 kings, and other knights and pages. And we have 3 out of 4 royal couples in a spread. Statistically, no, it does not make sense. This means a lot. You have your person around you, seeker. They exist, they're in your sphere, they're around you. Now, I don't know which one of you is acting like a fuckboy or a fuckgirl, but whoever this is, I really hope you or them, instead of running out or to the past or to other possibilities, they just go in, process the shit out of their shit, excuse my language, and find their own royal badass self that can align with the royal badass self of this person. Look at this. I mean, how pretty is this? Now, there's a lot of people watching, so you might be in this couple, you might be a part of this couple, you might be a part of this couple, but either way, it shows me that a lot of you that are watching, you have an opportunity, and I'm saying opportunity for a reason. there are choices and actions and behaviors to be made. And if you act out of freedom and faith, and not out of fear and confusion and pain, this is real. This is meaningful. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Anything else my secret team should know? Okay. The Star. Boom. This is fear, this is hope. I mean, this is the card of pure true love. Like, seriously? Where's the Sun card? The Sun, my sun, moon, and stars. This moon can turn into the star, still being in the unknown and in the night, but led by faith and the morning star and light and hope and your own spirit, your soul, as opposed to everything around these waters that is just murky and confusing. This is going to the subconscious and all of its spheres. This is going to the deep, deep, deep Pandora's box, this is the electric spark of the heart, right? This is diving through this and not staying stuck in it and not drowning in it, and reaching this fountain of youth. / this electric spark. So you gotta go deep, seeker. You're a seeker, right? Seek. Don't let this be you. This is you right now. Or your person. Or maybe both of you. But there's so much love here. Wow. I mean, this is divine faith. This is just blind, true faith, going all in. It's like, this is like love story type of love affairs. It's like Princess Bride's as you wish type of energy. Am I telling you that's what it's going to be? No. I'm telling you that's what it wants to be. I'm telling you that that's what it can be. And that's a whole lot. And you get to choose, seeker. You get to choose. Oh, how could I forget? Right? Card of alchemy. These are cards of divine faith and love of life and of humanity and of the spirit and of the elements and the physical, mundane, tangible, humane ability to make that reality, to turn that into reality. With practical decision making, with empathic, emotional, loving decision making, with cognitive, sensible, mature decision making. The only royal couple I don't have here is the King and Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, we do have fire here in your person. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. I mean, oh my god. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Top of the deck, oh shit, you can't make this shit up. Did I not just say King and Queen of Wands? So, top of the deck here, the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. And I tried to pull the Ace at top, but Queen of Wands is kind of... Who's here? 8 of Wands. Well, we asked for the fire. We got it. Every pot has a lead. What the fuck? Sorry, I don't even know how I'm talking. How do I get along in the world? Everyone has their person. That's what I'm trying to say. So, this is the story that wants to be told, right? It can be, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. It can be, frankly, my dear, oh, I so do give a damn. Which one will it be? I'm going to do something that I do in the extendeds as well, for the fun of it, so you can see what to expect, and I'll also pull out runes, because I love you guys. All the monthly teroscopes are up, check them out. I'll soon start next month. And yeah, check out Patreon and Vimeo to see your specific zodiac signs double pentagram. Oh, if you love tarot, if you're a tarotchi, beginner or intermediate, doesn't matter, and you want to know about double pentagram spread, like how to do the spread, I have an online tarot masterclass where I teach tarot. It's 90 pre-recorded classes on Vimeo, and somewhere in the 80 plus, if you scroll down on Vimeo, link is below, you'll find advanced spread class, including double pentagram. So if you want to learn, you can check it out there. And if you generally want to learn tarot, you can check it out regardless, because I'm an awesome teacher. All right. So look at what we have here. Can you see clearly? Yeah. These are all the couples, the royal couples. They're all one couple, right? The feminines that are watching are all these queens, and the masculine that are watching are all these kings together simultaneously. The masculine is missing an element, so the feminine is really connected to her divine energy. She's like the empress that is all four queens at once, right? She's the master of all the four elements: earth, water, fire, air. She's really reached some sort of mastery in her life. And the masculine is one step behind. I still need the King of Wands. So there, I feel like the masculine is still on a maturity journey. But we do have fire energy here on the table, insinuated in the major arcana, so it's optimistic. Now, we also have two tens. One karmic cycle or tendencies in love and relationships needs to end for your true love to begin or to enter or to have room, right? Because we already know that it's the masculine that is short of one king energy, King of Wands, then it's probably this guy here needing to finalize this pain and this fear and all this goo, and to get up and kind of join her. Does that make sense? And we have the ace here. I love it. I just love this. So you might be dealing with someone that could be the father or mother of your children. There's a major possibility because of the Ten of Cups, and we have King and Queen of Swords with a Page of Swords that can denote a child, and we have here King and Queen of Cups with an Ace of Cups that can denote birth. So it's potential, it's possible. A lot of you guys out there are very, very close to your person, to like the person. There is commitment here of love. It starts with love. It's not like rigid. This could denote rigid commitment, like paperwork, marriage, the institution, all that jazz. But if it gets there, it goes through the essence. So that's very good, actually. This is not something you just do because you're in a hurry or something like that. You do because you feel it, and that's good. Something about this person really triggers your subconscious and your heart. It really brings up a lot of your deep emotions that you've been vacillating with dealing and with feeling and with releasing. There's energy that wants to move fast, and you're trying to, someone, either you or your person, is trying to a little bit stall it. I think it's the masculine energy trying to like stall how fast this is going or expanding, because they're scared a little bit again. But I feel like I'm just repeating what I already said. Wow, 15 minutes. Okay, Morgane. The extendeds are not that long. But I'm going to keep going because I'm having fun. Runes for love for the seekers who are watching. Messages from the runes for their love life. What do my seeker need to know about them and this person of interest of theirs? Oh. Wow. Okay. Ing. Wield, which is the empty rune. Fehu in the upright. Okay. So this is roots. This is home. This is the home. This is not like one of the, like a temporary apartment that you live in and rent temporarily. This is the home where you raise your family. It could be childhood home sometimes, but in here is roots, strong roots to grow a tree. And this is your soul's destiny, the empty rune, like the three Moirais, who are the goddesses of fate, who turned the wheel of fortune around in the Greek mythology. So this is like your destined home kind of thing. Fehu, it's like, it's the cow, it's the farm, it's the divine feminine, it's the great mother. And Ing is very much divine masculine and the great father. I love this, but I still have some elements that are missing that I cannot ignore. If I only had 2 royal couples, I wouldn't mind it, but because I have 3.5 out of 4, right? And I have here the emperor, but not the empress, even though I have all 4 queens, and that insinuates the empress, but she's still not, and she's not in the room. Okay, and another optimistic note that I just noticed, we only have 3 out of 4 kings, right? But we do have the emperor, who is all 4 kings. So this is really close, okay? This energy is very close to being fulfilled. You already know what blocks it. This is confirmation that actually strengthens the connection. This is someone you build a life with. Amazing. Animal spirit. Okay, let's just go all in. I'll just do all of it. Why not? It's already like a long reading, so we might as well have a lot of fun together. Okay. Animal spirit for my Gone with the Wind theme reading. No, too many cards. Message for my seekers, for their love. Seeker and their person of interest. Message from the animal spirit. I'm waiting patiently. Okay. Who had this? Someone in the general readings had it. Was it Aquarius? No, Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus had it. The octopus and the fire ants. So this really connects the psychic abilities here for me for this Queen of Cups, especially with all this water energy and fire. This is fire and water. So our fire energy, the missing King of Wands, is undergoing, I don't want to say a psychic attack, it's not exactly that, but they are overwhelmed right now with their own subconscious and all kinds of energies. They are being triggered to waking up. Their pineal gland is being triggered, their subconscious is triggered, their electric spark of the heart is triggered. Everything about them is currently triggered to awakening. And they're trying to deal, it's almost like an overflow of a lot of things coming at once. Simultaneously processing things from their past, seeing things from a different point of view, learning things about the world, feeling things deeper, connecting to other realms of existence, getting to know their own spirit and their soul journey. It's overwhelming, which is probably why There's mental, where is it? There's some mental confusion here. But their energy is so strong, they just need to not be scared. And be like, okay, so if you're a masculine that is watching this, or you are the fire energy that is watching this, whatever, if you are this energy, bottom line, it doesn't matter what sign you are, by the way. When I say fire energy, it doesn't mean you have to be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. I mean, of course it could be, but it doesn't have to be. It's the energy of the power of will, okay? It's a very strong life force. So this fire/masculine energy, if you're watching, you have nothing to fear. You're going through a process of awakening. And you're probably being triggered by this feminine around you. So first of all, be kind and patient with yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not losing your mind. Although I bet you think you do. Your mind is just waking up to what it always could have done, but it was just a little bit numb. So it's like your neurotransmitters are like popping. Take deep breaths, meditate, read, calm down, be around sources of water. That's always very healing for the psyche. All will be well. Wow. That was a cool reading. Okay, guys, thank you for sticking through this. If you're still here, if you're new to my channel, subscribe and press the bell button next to it to receive notifications. Once again, check out links below for your per sign, per timeline double pentagram spread. I do the double pentagram and the runes over there regularly. Visit my Patreon. I would love to have you join there. I was going to say namaste, but I feel like it kind of lost its meaning because it's being said so often and people don't really know the beautiful literal meaning behind it. Namaste means the God in me sees the God in you. So make sure that the God in you sees the God in your person. And from there, love will be easy, as it should.